Okay, so I'm going to show you a little series of progressions here for, it's called maybe the cat, cow, and Superman. People use those most commonly, so that's what I'm going to call them too. There are some little bit specific finesse positions, so I just want to make sure that you do those specific things, because it's not just about moving of the body that you might do if you were doing yoga or just some like mobility things, which are great, but they're not specific necessarily that way to integrating the spinal reflex that we're trying to integrate here. So the position has to be exactly right. So hands have to be directly under the shoulders. Knees have to be directly underneath the hips, and the back needs to kind of start neutral. Okay, so I'll show you what that means. It may help if you have a hard time, if you are doing this with a child. They don't know where neutral is. And even adults don't always know where neutral is, and that's okay. You might want to put like a little sticker where your hands, like measure it up the first time. Put a little X marks the spot on the knee part so they can line it up, and then on the hands. And then they know this is where I have to start and this is where I have to stay. Because man, you'll see turning in, you'll see this, you'll see this, you'll see this. And that's not what we're going for necessarily here, okay? So you want to make sure that it's right. So we're going to start in, my back's pretty flat there. And you want to do this not on a bed. It has to be some kind of surface that's quite, still. My bed's a little too soft, but this is the best place to record this. So that's what's going to happen today. So it's going to start with the head goes up, my belly button goes down. So see how my butt kind of went up there? My head went up, my bum went up, and my belly button went down. Okay, and then I tuck my chin, my belly button goes up, my bum goes under. Okay, head goes up, bum goes up, chin tucks down, belly button rises, bum goes under. So that is as simple as we can make it. Okay, that's the first part. The second part will just be in addition to that. So you'll do the same part, but there's going to be a little bit of movement forward and backward at the hips. There'll be a little bit of movement at the elbows if you can do that. If that's not natural to you, then don't do it. So this is how this looks. So I've marked my spot. My head goes up, my belly button goes down. I sink back onto my heels. I curl my chin down. I come forward, and I might want to bend my elbows. If that's weird, then don't worry about it. So I straighten my elbows, head goes up, belly button goes down, sink back down, chin curls down, belly button goes up, bum comes in, I come forward, I allow my elbows to bend. So that's the two first. The last one is going to be the Superman part. So this is where the back is actually going to stay very straight. It's almost like you put a plate of food on the back of my back and it would stay there. That's how much you have to do this right. And there's different progressions to this, so do it only when it's right. First progression is only one arm. So I'm in the right position. I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm neutral, okay? My head can go up as my arm goes up, and I hold it, and I come back down. That would be the first progression. The second progression is my belly stays on, and I go up with my leg, and my head goes up. Third progression is my head is up, my arm is up, and my leg is up. And then you hold it. So, depending on what stage you are at, or your kid is at, you only do the arm, or you only do the leg, then you do both of them together. There can't be bouncing of the arms or the legs. The head has to be still. It can't be bouncing. If it doesn't look like what I just did like that, you have to go to the previous progression. Don't do it if it's wrong.